will give courage to people to speak up, which is what's needed. People need to stop being afraid. Just don't care about the labels or the smears. No one cares anymore. We are at a crossroads in our country's future.
Tommy Robinson clashes with Keir Starmer on TV. Audience reacts loudly. You're not going to believe what just happened on live television. Tommy Robinson and Keir Starmer went head-to-head and the exchange was anything but ordinary. The moment Robinson spoke out, the audience erupted, and within minutes the clip had gone viral across social media. This wasn't a quiet debate. This wasn't the usual back and forth of carefully measured words. This was raw, charged, and unpredictable. The kind of TV moment that makes headlines and forces people to pick a side. So, what actually happened? During a televised debate, Robinson took direct aim at Labour leader Keir Starmer. He accused Starmer of being out of touch with ordinary citizens, painting him as more focused on political optics than on listening to the frustrations felt across the country. Starmer, calm but visibly tense, pushed back. He reminded the audience of his record, insisting that leadership was about responsibility, not just dramatic soundbites. But the crowd reaction told its own story. Some cheered Robinson's remarks, while others booed, creating an electric, chaotic atmosphere inside the studio. And here's the key: this wasn't just about one heated moment. This was about the clash between two very different approaches to politics: Starmer's institutional, measured leadership versus Robinson's confrontational, outsider style. The fallout was immediate. Clips of the exchange hit Twitter within minutes. One trending post read, "Starmer finally confronted by someone unafraid to say what millions are thinking." But not everyone saw it that way. Another viral comment pushed back, saying, "Robinson is playing to the cameras. This isn't politics, it's theater." News outlets jumped on it too. A BBC political correspondent described the scene as a moment that crystallizes the deep divisions in British society. And even insiders were talking. One Labour MP, speaking off-record, reportedly said, "Starmer can't afford to look rattled. But Robinson thrives on chaos, and tonight he got exactly what he wanted: attention." Why does this matter? Because in today's Britain, these televised clashes do more than entertain. They shape narratives, they influence public opinion, and they create lasting impressions. Starmer has spent months trying to position himself as a stable, trustworthy leader, someone who can carry the Labour Party into government. But moments like this are risky. To some viewers, he came across as cautious and statesmanlike. To others, he looked evasive, unwilling to truly engage with the raw frustration Robinson brought to the table. For Robinson, the stakes were different. He's not a parliamentary figure, but he knows how to capture the public mood. Every time he generates a reaction, whether cheers or boos, he expands his influence in a way traditional politicians struggle to match. The public reaction didn't stop at social media. Call-in shows the next morning were dominated by debate over what unfolded. One caller said, "Finally, someone had the guts to challenge Starmer to his face." The crowd's reaction shows people are fed up. Another caller disagreed sharply, "Robinson is all noise. We need leaders with answers, not just anger." And that's the divide. Was this a necessary confrontation, or just another distraction in a country already overloaded with political drama? This clash between Robinson and Starmer wasn't just a TV moment. It was a snapshot of the bigger tension running through the UK right now. A country split between establishment politics and populist outrage. Between calls for stability and demands for disruption. The crowd's loud reaction proves one thing: people are listening, people are watching, and people are hungry for voices that cut through the noise. But here's the real question. If this was just one debate, what happens when these clashes become the norm? What happens when the voices of confrontation drown out the voices of compromise? And most importantly, if this is only the beginning, how much deeper does it go?